banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be Bengals football.
Ready?
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Burrow setting the throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Man in motion, headed right. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tight end in motion right. Off play action, Goff. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Touchdown, Detroit. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Fox now to kick this one away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Starts the return at the 34. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Lions more than happy to take over in enemy territory. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the shotgun, gone. Launches one deep downfield. He lays out for it and makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here we go. Slot man in motion right. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. We're through 1 quarter of this opening. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Burrow out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He lofts it deep left. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dax Hill up for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. Hurries this across the 25. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end now. They go play action with Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
Burrow now against a blitz. Collins there to grab it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
11.
Working inside the red zone. And that falls incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
On one, ready?
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
It's third down and goal to go.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals driving ahead.
On one, ready?
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. It's reeled in by Benson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now on fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it gets a fraction closer as it leads down to 18.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Goff back to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Play action now, Burrow. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Goff on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When we get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
11 MT. Here we go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. First throw for the backup now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. This finds all complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Gibbs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. That's caught for the first. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Burrow back to throw. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Benson's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Able to get it to Benson.
This is one of those plays, Kate, I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
The give now to Benson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Benson once more. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Buying some time right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown. Not so fast. Catch looked good. You've got to get both feet down as well.
McPherson at the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He's got it right side. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here comes Williams on the return. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. We've reached the end of 3 and so the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. They put a receiver in motion right. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Lions' 6-yard line.
11. Get the cheat code offense. Up, 12. Let's get some yards.
Looking to throw, Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go. 11 MT tank.
Trying for it with Burrow. Oh no, the ball is loose! Going the other way, Lions have it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw from Goff. Finds Laporta. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Gibbs now from the gun. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Goff. They did it! He made the interception! DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Offense up to the line fast. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal.
11.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 5 gets him some yards back, but still some ground to cover. 2nd and goal coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals getting ready for a big two-point try late. They motion the tight end over. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll send their tight end right. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This will be caught by Cooper. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, it's Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Fits it through the middle. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. He'll look to throw it. And the 2-point pass ball's incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Fox now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Oh, no, and it bounces out of
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Here he is to throw. It's reeled in by Benson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Nico Collins, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Throwing now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. Now to throw. He's on the move. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he rocks the tackler. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Benson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. One final shot here. This is for the ball game.